So today's day 3. I had a minor setback yesterday. Later in the morning, I just was treating patients and kind of got in a hurry, and I bent over to get a towel and just tweaked it a little bit, just aggravated it a little bit. The rest of the day was a little bit more sore than usual, a little more leg pain. Continued with my same regimen we talked about in the first video. I didn't have to regress any. I just iced a little bit more, stayed on top with ibuprofen and press ups, and today I feel back to where I was prior, maybe even a little bit better today. So again, today, to start, the mornings are always worse. This is kind of early in the morning before my work shift. So pains, yeah, it's probably about a 4 or 5 this morning in my low back. Pain again is just probably in my buttock. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna try to maybe add a couple of things in today. Start my stabilization program. Within 24 hours, these muscles start to shut down. Sorry, 24 hours of pain, these muscles start to shut down, and we want to start to get that restored as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and first start off with some press ups. As you can tell, it's getting a little bit better. It's still stiff, but it's not nearly as tender, and it is starting to loosen up for me. So we're going to go ahead and crank out 10 of those. So we're going to start with an exercise called the bird dog. It's really helping with abdominal bracing as well as the multifidi muscles that stabilize the back. So I'm going to just start with my legs just to see how this goes. Again, this is the first time I've done this since with this injury. So I'm trying to keep my hips level as I straighten the leg out there. I've drawn my belly button towards my spine to brace and stabilize. I'm holding for 5 seconds there. That's my bad leg, and then I'm going ahead and I'm switching to this. So even though I'm raising this leg, I'm using the muscles on my injured side. So this one's a little more tender, but I'm not getting any pain that shoots down my leg, so I know I'm good here. I'm going to try to progress this to combine it with an arm as well. So I'm going opposite leg and opposite arm, using my core to stabilize and balance. I'm going to switch to the other side. Things are good, so I'm going to continue to progress through 10 reps of those. All right, so the next exercise that I'm going to be doing is some exercises on the core stick. This allows me to do a couple different movements, but maintain that neutral spine where I'm not getting a lot of bending one way or another that could be causing some extra pain here, but still allowing me to contract my core, my multifidi, to get some stabilization. So these ones are called push-pulls. Just going ahead and I'm minimizing all rotation in my shoulders and my hips, using my core to keep it nice and stable. Not getting any additional pain with these, so I know I'm good here. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, 10 to 15, and then do some going the other direction. Okay, I'm also doing pushes, using my core as the sticks are pushing against me. In addition, I'm doing some rows, keeping that core nice and tight as I pull straight back, squeezing my shoulder blades. We call these single arm flies. We use our core to stabilize as we're resisting a little bit of rotation as we're trying to bring our arm in. And today, that one doesn't feel great. A little bit of pain in my buttock, so I'm not ready for that one. So you gotta listen to your body in these early phases. Okay, so just activities of daily living, a modification. I talked to you about keeping my back straight when bending. One of them that I've had to make also is just with my walk. Again, putting all that weight on that leg is a little bit tender, as well as normalizing my gait pattern. And when I reach out too far with that injured leg, it's gonna tug on that nerve a little bit. That's getting compressed. And so by minimizing my stride length with this leg, I'm able to minimize that aggravation. I've had to do that just the last couple days. It is getting better. I anticipate probably a normal gait within the next day or so.